Some more good news for you.
Yes, you are going to receive a digital copy of NBA 2K24. So, will we be seeing your top play in Season 10 of NBA 2K TV?
You know it. You know what would make it even better if I could pull the top trades on 2K team, because we really want to do a no-sleep versus 2K TV team.
Some more good news for you.
Wow, we definitely have to set it up.
They're going to win, probably. I'm going to be honest. Y'all are probably going to win.
Okay.
If you're throwing lobs like that, we're in big trouble,
When
Alexis.
he got a top play on Team 2K TV versus the world?
Oh, you see?
I see the vision. I see the vision.
Me and Alexis, we're here.
You're going to have some competition. There's a couple top plays on us. I'm going to be humble and say that. So you're going to have some competition if that's the case. Any shout-outs that you want to give before we hop off?
Oh, to the team, no sleep. I got to give it to No Sleep Diego, No Sleep Rhino, No Sleep Tired, No Sleep Rah Rah, and No Sleep Lonely. Got to give it up to my guys. Without them, that.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome fans to 2K Sports 2. Thursday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, some people question the contract that Terry Rozier got from the Hornets in 2019, but 3 years later, he earned an even bigger deal. He says, I work my tail off because that's all I know. The money will be there. I'm more excited that I can just show my talent every night, what I'm about, and who Terry Rozier really is. Kevin, back to you.
Love the motor. DA, thanks. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Christian Wood. Edwards is out there with Morant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, they've got Vincent. Jeremy Grant is out there with Embiid. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Rozier in at the shooting guard. And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Here's Vincent, 6 on the shot clock. From the wing, good as the jump shot falls. Now Morant. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. Bay gets the bucket.
Now, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Edwards against Rozier. 3-pointer. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Embiid with the steal. Grant the pass to Embiid. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good from the wing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Vincent. He kicks it to Embiid. Shoots over Morant.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. The pass to Tate. The kick out to Rozier. The tray. Here's Embiid. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Back to Morant. Passes it to Bay. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards passes to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from Morant. Cleveland the rebound. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Man, how about the activity level of Wood? Excellent job hitting the boards and just using that size. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant kicks to Edwards. Back to Morant. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 5.
And, you know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Pass to Tate. Over in the corner, Rozier. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That climbing three-point percentage for Terry Rozier just gets better and better.
Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. Bay, no good. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Utah Jazz. Grant kicks to Rozier. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for him.
That's the thing about Rozier, guys. He is fearless. He's willing to take on contact from anybody.
To the middle. Knocked away. Wood against Grant. Wood passes to Morant. Tate with the ball. Shoots over Bay. Embiid trying to break loose. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And it's Wood with the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 3. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Now, here's Tate. On the 3 off target.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Edwards. A putback. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Rozier. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Morant outside. Over Vincent. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Edwards passes to Valanciunas. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. An exciting rookie class this year as always, Doris. Just how big an impact could this new injection of talent mean as the season really gets going?
Obviously, it has to play out. It's too soon to say exactly. But what we know unequivocally is one key draft pick can dramatically impact a team's success. So with any luck, some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
That's right, fans. Here are your honeybees. And the bees running onto the floor. Make some noise for your honeybees.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Caleb Martin's checked in for Grant. Kelly Oubre comes in for Tate. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Rozier. Then for the Cavaliers, Williams comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Toppin in for Wood. Williams kicks to Edwards. Here's Toppin. It's good.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Here's Vincent. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. 4-3, Oubre. Toppin pulls it in. The Cavaliers trailed by 5. And here's Morant. 29 points for him last game against Washington.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Vincent. Pass to Clarkson. Over Edwards. A shot by Clarkson, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Toppin passes to Bay. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Caleb Martin.
And catch and release, not just about fishing.
And the
Sadiq Bey last
team
season
foul.
with the 4th most catch and shoot triples
Shooting for
made
Cleveland.
in the NBA.
Sadiq
Well, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always
Two
working
shots.
so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin, one of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. LeVert's checked in. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Bay hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Clarkson passes to LeVert. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Clarkson against Wesley. Here's Christopher. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. Average number in that regard.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Greg, last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Bay. Shoots over Oubre, and too long on the shot. Dishes it to Clarkson, and stolen by Bay. Wesley with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Here's Bay, following the bucket by the Hornets. The pass to Christopher. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bay. Jacks up a 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. Martin wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Christopher. Levert defending. Bay passes to West. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Hornets trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Bay kicks to West. 3-pointer on the way. Pass to Christopher. Now here's Toppin. Guarded by Embiid. Pass to Wesley. Beyond the arc. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Clarkson passes to Martin. Now here's Oubre. To halt the run, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 10.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wesley with the ball. 6 points for him. Here's Bay. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. Sadiq Bey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The Cavaliers leading by 4 on the court for Cleveland. We've got Anthony Edwards. Sadiq Bey is out there with Wood. Then there's John Morant. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And the first one at the line is good. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Now the pass to Tate. He feeds it to Grant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Wood. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
First one falls for him.
If there's been a glaring weakness for the Charlotte Hornets these past several seasons, they clearly are not a good enough defensive team. And I mean that both in the painted area and with their perimeter guard play on the defensive end.
And Grant drops them both. And Doris with a strong post presence. Could the Hornets have been a playoff team?
Well, I think it's a foundational piece to any championship level defense. Most of the best defenses begin by taking away the painted area and easy shots and build outward, Kevin. So for me, it's more than just individual parts. You have to add in mentality and commitment and defensive principles that are built from the coach on through the personnel.
Here's Vincent. In the corner, Tate with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Edwards. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Tate. Back to Rozier. The 3 ball. Connects from three-point range. Rozier's got 11 points.
How about the lightning quick release from Terry Rozier? Wow.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Charlotte basketball.
Charlotte trailing. Now Rozier. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy is a playmaker, was a driving force for that offense.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Edwards. A 23-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the length and athleticism that Jeremy Grant possesses puts the defense in a tough spot. That's nice.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Grant.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Vincent, following the basket by John Morant. To the left wing, from past the arc, Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Start making some noise if you want a free t-shirt. I can hear you.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Floats it up there for Morant. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Pay gets the bucket.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And here is Rozier. 11 points in the game. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Edwards against Rozier. Embiid kicks to Grant. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Grant that time on the assist by Rozier. Grant's got 5 now.
Well, you love to see the physical advantages being put to use by Jeremy Grant, just so long on the interior.
Back to Morant. Edwards looking it over. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Garrett Jones, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Vincent misses. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Oh, here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And it's tied up with that one.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And Tate gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Bay. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. This is it to Rozier. Back to Grant. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Show some love for your Honeybees fans.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Morant passes to Christopher. Morant finds Jones. Here's Christopher. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Rozier. 11 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jones Jr.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his
Terry
time in
Rozier
Boston.
taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up, and that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Kayla Martin's checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Clarkson in for Vincent.
Well, Terry Rozier has more than proven he's very capable of being a starter. Can score it, excellent facilitator, and brings an edge every time he touches the floor.
And the basket by Jones.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Clarkson finds Rozier. Here's Grant, defended by Jones. Martin trying to free himself up. Here's Grant, and the layup's good off the glass. Grant's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Right side, Williams. Here's Christopher. Shoots over Clarkson. The offensive rebound. Jones, no luck. Hornets leading by 4. Rozier into the lane. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Morant passes to Jones. Morant looking around. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Right side, Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Clarkson for 3. The kick out to Rozier. Hits the three-point bomb. Rozier's got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Christopher. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Clarkson. You know, because of his scoring prowess, Jordan Clarkson has earned the name Flamethrower. He is something else, isn't he, Doris, coming off the bench?
He is, Kevin. That is an appropriate and fitting nickname because this guy can get hot in a hurry. And what a luxury to have somebody as consistently productive like Jordan Clarkson come off your bench. That's fabulous.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Some changes for Charlotte. Kelly Oubre comes in for Tate. And it's LeVert in for Terry Rozier. He's off on the second.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Edwards finds Williams. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jumper for 2. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter. Hornets leading by 6. Oubre outside. Pass to Clarkson. And here's LeVert. Clarkson passes to Grant. Over Toppin. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams trying to break free. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 3 assists in the game. LeVert kicks to Clarkson. Back to LeVert. Oubre outside. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Grant. And the Hornets miss again. And Morant's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good, Edwards. Bays checked in for Cleveland. Both shots good from the stripe.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Clarkson kicks to LeVert. Outside Clarkson. Toppin pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Grant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Oubre passes to Grant. LeVert against Bay. Grant gets a wide open look, and the Hornets miss again. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run. Edwards. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cleveland leading by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Charlotte shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Morant. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're a defensive team first, and we've been good defensively. We've been organized. We weren't that in that first half, and that's what we got to concentrate to get the game going back our way.
See if you revert back to your form in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
That's just weak perimeter D. Can't let a team sink that many threes, especially at such a high percentage. They need to come out in the second half and just do better. Otherwise, the barrage will continue.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Show some love for your...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Jayshawn Tate out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Vincent. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vincent's got 12 in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Morant kicks to Bay. Morant outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Terry Rozier drawing the whistle right there. Just such a savvy offensive player.
For Charlotte, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
At the line for Charlotte, Terry Rozier III, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Hornets trail by 3. Feeds it to Grant. The dish to Embiid. It's over Morant. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Grant. He's got 12.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Embiid inside the line. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Morant passes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Rozier the pass to Vincent. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Cleveland leading by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Rozier defending. Edwards can't hit. Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Over in the corner, Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Wood passes to Bay. Morant outside. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They get it back. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Bay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. The Hornets shooting 43% for the game. And the pass to Vincent. It's stolen by Edwards. For the finish. And finished off by Edwards.
Guys, you get a look at how dynamic a force Edwards can be. Makes both the defensive play and then goes ahead and scores it himself.
Now, here's Rozier. He's got 17. Tate finds Embiid. And the Hornets miss again. Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Morant. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Your Hornets Youth Dance Team. One more time. Let's hear it for your Lil Stinger.
Vincent the pass to Tate. It's stolen by Edwards. 14 feet away. Tipped away. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Vincent. He's got 12. Grant, right side. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And he's good on the second. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-1 run right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
It's great to see, David. Thank you.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes to Edwards. Embiid against Valanciunas. Here's Bay. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Vincent, the pass to Embiid. Over Valanciunas. And the Hornets miss again. And it's Wood with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Vincent, the pass to Embiid. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Vincent. Not going to go that time. Morant with some nice D. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jeremy Grant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Caleb Martin's checked in for Grant. Kelly Oubre comes in for Tate. And it's Clarkson in for Terry Rozier. Williams, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Derek Jones comes in for Christian Wood. That's good from Morant. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Martin dishes to Embiid.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
First free throw is good. And Embiid drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Morant passes to Bay. Outside Edwards. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now, here's Clarkson. Hands the 12-footer. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Morant finds Williams. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. He can't hit that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Williams can't get it to go. Hornets trailed by 16. Clarkson with the ball. Great D that time from Edwards.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Williams. Jones up top. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Driving the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Morant kicks to Edwards. And there's the pass to Williams. Back to Edwards. The shot. Hornets with the rebound. Martin with it. Jones covering. The drive by Clarkson.
And you know what? You've got to play smart when you're trailing. Margin for error much smaller, yet they continue to make mistakes.
LeVert's checked in for Gabe Vincent. Toppin, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Here's Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a porter.
Passes it to Clarkson. Over Williams. And stolen by Bay. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The Hornets pull it in. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clarkson goes in. And he comes up with the deuce. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through to play. Nice aggressiveness.
Morant passes to Williams. Out to the right wing. 11 feet away. Clock at 4. Toppin, no one around him. Drills it from outside. He's got 7.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Clarkson on the wing. Edwards defending. Clarkson kicks to Oubre. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Toppin finds Edwards. Embiid with the steal. LeVert against Morant. Pass to Oubre. Charlotte moving it around. Embiid wide open. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to LeVert. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson against Bay. Step back and squared up.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Outside Edwards. Stolen by Clarkson. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's the Hornets now. On the court for Cleveland, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Wood. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then it's Morant. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Cleveland leading by 13. Floats it up for Wood. Doesn't go for him.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
The pass to Tate. Bey pulls it in. Bey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. Sweet little floater. 23 points for John Morant.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Pass to Rozier. Now Grant. Pass to Embiid. Over Valanciunas. Embiid, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Rozier up top, guarded by Morant. They get it again. Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Wood.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Jeremy Grant at the line for 2.
2 shots, last on the first.
The first free throw is good. And Grant drops them both. Cleveland leading by 13. Outside Edwards. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Clock at 6. Morant passes to Wood. From deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Edwards against Rozier. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Grant.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Embiid in the corner. And again, the Hornets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morant outside. Takes it from 10, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Vincent, and they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Embiid finds Tate. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 7. Count it.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Pass to Wood. Outside Edwards. Unable to get that one. And the Hornets now going the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Rozier, the pass to Grant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Jonas Valanciunas at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 14. There's the pass to Rozier. Now, here's Tate. Valanciunas grabs the board. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rozier finds Grant. Good D by Wood.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And get wild! That's right, bags. Here are your honeybees. feet and make some noise for your honeybee. Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee. Give them a round of applause, everyone. Your honeybee.
Grant kicks to Tate. Passes to Rozier. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Morant passes to Bay. Back to Morant. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Morant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Edwards. The 3 from Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 28.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Pass to Vincent. He dishes it to Grant. And B trying to break loose. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter. Now Morant. And here's Edwards from the arc. Tate with the rebound. Driving to the basket. And he makes good on the layup.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The pass to Bay. Morant outside. Bay, great positioning on the putback.
And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Morant. Passes it to Tate, fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Woods got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence.
And the third
Morant,
team
not afraid to get physical.
Shooting for Cleveland, Ja Morant at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Vincent the pass to Grant. And B trying to break loose. No good from Grant.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Clarkson passes to Vincent. Kicks to Embiid. Bay against Tate. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Bounce pass from Bay. And here's Valanciunas. The 3 from Morant. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Clarkson passes to Embiid. Here's Tate. Grant trying to break free. Tate, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 27 points.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Grant. And here's Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good that time. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Clarkson against Edwards. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. LeVert finds McDermott. Now Biyombo. The pass to Melodon. McDermott with it. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Melodon passes to Knox. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Martin with it. McDermott on him. And it's Barton that time on the assist from Jeremy Lamb.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. McDermott passes to Knox. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Barton outside. Back to Lamb. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Knox. No good with the triple. Passes it to West. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.